5 years old. And me and my daddy was over there, the old home lady, and he said, son, let's go around and look the horses up. Said, I got some plowing to do. Said, listen, said, somebody's raiding that still down yonder on White Bluff Creek. And he said, them boys is making a run over there on the Bowden Branch, this next branch up here, goes down to yonder. Said, that's their still over there, they raided it. Said, we better go over there, get them horses and ride over there and tell them boys on Bowden Branch. They call it the Ice Creek now. we rode over there and one of them come out over there from the still across the branch. We just tied our horses up there and walked back there to the creek. And this fella come out there and he said, yes, you want a drink of that liquor? Said, he just started running. He said, let me go up there and get you a glass of that. He went back out there and got him a glass of it. He handed it to him and said, all right, get them up. Here they was, the federal. Man, they began to shoot, and you talk about shooting down through there. And my brother-in-law, he was riding a horse, and he come across that creek, and that saddle turned, and it lost him. He got up and got back on that horse, that saddle. He just let the saddle go. That girth just broke loose, see, and it turned when that horse jumped up on that bank. And boy, you never seen like them coming out from over there running, dogs barking, running them barking. And it was 9 of them at the still.
Wow, 9? They must.
9 of them at the still, and I just couldn't stay still. My daddy said, don't run, son, don't run, don't run. And this one that was doing the shooting, trying to stop the ones on the horse, but he got away. He got back on that horse and got away. And I said, Daddy, I got to go. And I went out through that thicket and briars and stuff, trying to run through there. And one of the fellers that run off from over at the still, he said, I got you, that little boy. I said, no tell me where he'll go to. I said, I better try to catch him. He seen me take off in that thicket. And he caught up with me and he said, just slow down, little, slow down. I said, they won't get us now. We out here in this thick stuff. He said, my Model T's over yonder. Said, we'll go get it and take it back over yonder and hide it 3 or 4 miles. And we hid that old Model T. And he said, now, let's walk back up through here and go out up there to old man Frank Howard and John Davis run a store up there. So you won't find that Model T. We started out up through there and we met one of them fellers coming down through there off as slobbers you ever seen. He'd about run himself to death. And it was 1.5 miles or 2 miles across there. So we met him. Yeah, he died here not long ago, Tom Osterton. Oh boy, I know them. I know them old stills, man. Me and my daddy was making a run back over here about a mile from old home place, back east of old home place there. What we call old Ellis pasture. And that's the first 5 gallons of whiskey I ever run. My daddy was happy with me. And I couldn't carry the can of liquor, and he put it on his shoulder in a 10-gallon can. Run a sack through the handle and throw it on his shoulder. Big old stout man, my daddy was. We had to go down a little old branch there and come up that trail. Went down in the branch and come up. And boy, when we went down that branch, his one stood there was a black hat on and said, "All right, I got you, Jess." Said, "Stop." I started running. I jumped every fence from there to the house. And it was my granddad. "I got you, Jess," and that scared me, man. You talk about running. I could run like a jackrabbit then. Woo! When I got to the house, I said, "Oh, Mama, Daddy," they called him a while ago with that liquor. And she started laughing. She said, "Why, son?" She said, "That was Paul." Oh, man.